Welcome to the Leadership Spark podcast, where we equip you to be the great leader your people deserve. This is Corey, and over the next 3 or 4 days, I want to share with you a quote each day that will hopefully, number one, inspire you, give you some perspective. These are leadership quotes. These are famous leadership quotes from famous people, but also start to unpack it in a pragmatic way, because it's one thing to be inspired. It's another thing to activate that inspiration into action that actually makes you a better leader. And so we're going to talk about the quote, and we're going to talk about what it means for us when it comes to the go and do or making it actionable. And so the quote today I want to share with you comes from a guy named Warren Bennis. Now, my guess is you've never heard of Warren Bennis, but most likely you've been impacted by his work, because he is one of the founding fathers of the modern leadership study. He spent his life studying leadership, and a lot of what we know about leadership that we apply every day came from research that he did. And so he is an expert when it comes to leadership. He is a guru when it comes to leadership. He is what you would call the essential thought leader when it comes to leadership. And so he says this about leadership. He says, leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. So leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. What separates great leaders from average leaders is the ability not just to cast a vision, but the ability to activate the vision to action. I know several people that I've experienced who are incredible vision casters, but they don't have the strength, or they lack the ability to activate it into action. And so what happens is that people get galvanized and motivated for a season based on the inspiration that they bring, the vision that they're casting, but ultimately because nothing gets done or the vision never moves forward, people start to not listen, or people start to lose steam or lose hope, or not buy into the vision at the level that you would want them to as a leader. And so for me as a leader, and for you as a leader, our job is to cast vision. It is one of the essential skills that I need to develop as a leader, and that you need to develop as a leader. But the other part of that is we need to be able to make that vision a reality, or activate it into action. And it doesn't mean that you have to do it all. What it means is that if you are the vision caster, you need to put people around you who are enablers, or people are around you who will activate the vision into action and help you drive that vision forward and drive the vision across the finish line ultimately. And so the way to help this, and you can have people around you to do this, is to break down the vision into pragmatic ways that you can activate it. It's to build a roadmap of action that you can take that will bring that vision to reality. So whether you want to transform your team culture, or you're launching a new product, or you're expanding your business, whatever that may be, you've cast the vision for it. What's the plan to do it? And so as a leader, put the people around you, or maybe you were skilled to do it yourself, to be able to build the plan. But Warren Bennis gets it right, is that leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. And so I want to encourage you as a go and do is to, one, is there a compelling vision that you are casting regardless of the role that you play in your organization? And is it actionable? Are you activating it into action so that you can make your vision a reality? And if you're not, start with the vision. If you are casting the vision, make sure there's a plan in place to be able to drive it into action so that you can see it come to fruition, and the people around you on your team could be impacted by your vision becoming a reality.